This is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down, it's play action. Snags a quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out in the field.
He's stopping out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Way too much speed on that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Defense is coming after him. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A great catch and run for 6. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. See if they can convert the point after.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back on the field. He scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Coleman. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab behind the line, it's Bush. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Past the 10. Touchdown. Oklahoma. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught for the receiver. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Gain of 22. And that's good enough for first down.
As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Kromenhoek. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Getting set. Here's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Coleman. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They'll run it to the right side. They finally corral him at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. The ball is loose near the goal line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
They'll run it with the draw play. As the 1st down is still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. Too much speed for the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown.
Oh, it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Oklahoma.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looks to the sidelines and a tightrope catch made there. Good completion. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Big decision coming up here on fourth.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
But his running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a dart right down the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Cromenhoek. Looks left and finds his target there. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Catch made on the right side. He's found some room at the 45. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman.
By the receiver. Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
It's second down after that completion. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Defense not pressing this time. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quick dart to the right. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On the move now. Pass rush gets home. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
On 3rd down, he drives to throw. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Just time enough for one more play in the half. There's the handoff. That's the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one.
Kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Eager to get something going as we begin the the third quarter cut in to this huge lead. A short completion of the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
He escapes the pocket. And the completion made. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Boom. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He finds his man. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Pass not complete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Out of the 25, no return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Offense getting set. It's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Washington. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Sooners. They continue to roll up the score. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Nice gain. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Bringing pressure. Breaks free. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to throw yet again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed.
Now here he goes. It's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Finds his man. It's Coleman.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
This time, a completion. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Mississippi State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Escapes the pocket. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Sooners looking to run some tempo here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game.